So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. Oh, man, what a fun ride we had the last couple of weeks. I'm just in a good mood and a happy mood. Are you happy? Are you happy? I should start making a list of happy days. It's like the Jerry Seinfeld, checklist chain. Don't break the chain. Don't break the chain. Just happy days, happy days, happy days. It's been awfully good. So today we're going to talk about your to-do list. Now, I have mentioned this before, a different way of thinking about to-do lists. Many of you have heard it before, but you're not doing it. I know, because I talk to you all the time. So if you've never heard my very simple way, a backwards way of looking at a to-do list, and you're stuck figuring out how you're going to get everything done and why it's stressing you out, keep listening. You're going to like the ideas. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. Since 2006, I've been sitting down in this chair and recording every single day. Oftentimes I'll do it every single day, but oftentimes I'll do it a week or two in advance. It just depends. In any case, it's just a simple idea. And if you've been with me for a long time, love me or hate me, all you know is that, well, he just keeps on going. He is what he is. He just keeps doing it. And that's all I can really promise you. I get what I want in life. I do what I want in life. I make my own plans. I'm willing to go through the lessons to get there every single day, no matter what gets in the way. If I get fat, and I've done it a couple times, I get skinny again. Drink too much, done it a couple times, I don't do it. Eat too much, that's the fat thing. Make my wife unhappy with me, that's cool. I find a way to make her happy with me. Do I screw up? Constantly. So do you. Do I fix it when I can? Always. That's all the show's about. It's about coming up with your dreams, what you want to do with your life, deciding exactly how you want to feel, what you want to have, where you want to go, who you want to be, and show up every single day and get it like an inch at a time. If you can do that, you can do anything. Okay, how are you? My name is Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. I'm grateful to have you here today. I'm on vacation this week. I'm at Mount Rainier today. Yep, out there doing a little hiking. Spending some time in the Pacific Northwest. I've never done it, actually. So it's nice to be there visiting my wife's birth mother, who we met a few years back. She was adopted, and she found us. Kind of fun to see that. And we've met her before. She's been here. So we're going to go visit her family and our entire new family on the West Coast. And then down to Portland, my son and my daughter-in-law and my granddaughter, Vivian. They They live in Portland, so we'll be spending some time there. So I'm looking forward to going out to the West Coast, and maybe I'll get a Starbucks. Nah, I'll just go past the original Starbucks coffee. I don't need to stand in line because I know there's going to be a line. So there is a interesting way that I learned to kind of get things done. Now, let me stop first and tell you this. Then when it comes to a to-do list, I learned a long time ago from David Allen himself, the getting things done dude. When I asked him, I said, what do you do? How do you keep up with things? He goes, well, I have this. And he pulls a piece of paper out of his pocket. It had like 3 things on it. These are 3 next things I need to do. So I'll get them done today. I'll be happy. I said, look, so pretty much I work on 3 things, major things that are, when I say major, they're just important things that need to be done every single day. 3 things every single day work out really well. I mentioned that the other day. But sometimes the to-do list grows and grows and grows. And if you have one of those recurring event stuff like I have on my Asana program, it just keeps filling up with more and more stuff. Now, here's the thing about my to-do list. Anything that's on the automated to-do list for me is probably not that important. Everything important to me is probably on my calendar. To-do list is it's just where I keep my stuff. I don't look at it like most people do. So I don't want you to look at your to-do list in the same way. Again, I'm going to tell you how to do something different today. So first thing I'm going to tell you is I want you to get rid of it. No more to-do list. Done, gone, out of here. Okay, just kidding. You can keep your to-do list. I'm just kidding. I knew that would get your attention. But you're going to look at it differently. And I really, truly mean physically look at it differently. When you look at your to-do list, instead of looking at the thing you got to get a check mark on, I want you to look at it differently and soak it in. So I learned this from my pilot buddies. I learned it from his name was Kendall, was his name. He taught me how to fly a Cessna 172, which is what I think most people learn to fly in. And he was a good instructor, but I was getting freaky. Because I'd come out there and I'd walk out of the flight school, walk out onto the tarmac and go out there and do my walk around and my pre-flight and all that stuff and check out the airplane. And I was a very new pilot. I don't even know if I had done my solo yet. I was very new. Freaking out because it had to be perfect because, listen, airplanes like motorcycles, they're really, really safe. They're just very unforgiving. You got to get it right. Don't get it right, you're in trouble. So I was really worried about it. So I was freaking out. And listen, flight instructors are taught to deal with freaking out students. That's their job, is to keep you alive until you get your license, so you know how to keep yourself alive, right? That's kind of it. So I'm freaking out. And I never forget, we're sitting in the cockpit and he's got this grin on his face. Because see, flight instructors do this. They give you a chance just close enough. They wanted you to get close enough to killing yourself in the aircraft before they step in and save you. They want to see if you learn the lesson, because if you don't learn the lesson, you're not going to do it. They are trained to keep their feet on the floor and keep their hands on their legs. Just sit there, right? It's true. If you're a flight instructor, you know. So he's watching me freak out in the cockpit, looking at all the dials and all the stuff in there and looking at my checklist and going over it and everything else. So, hey. Scott, don't look at it like a to-do list. I said, but it says all these things I have to do. He said, no. Just look at it and make sure you did it. Huh? Yeah. Just glance over it and make sure you did it. It'll remind you if you need to do it. From that day forward, it got easy. I understood what I had to do, but now I wasn't freaked out about it. I just had to make sure I did it, and I was still methodical about what I did. I moved that to everything I do. And by the way, the same thing takes place in operating rooms now, and it's rampant in the airline industry. The safest system in the world is the airline industry. Worldwide, there's no system that's safer. It's because of stuff like this. They don't worry about all the stuff they have to do to in an emergency. They just pull the book out. Make sure they're doing the stuff they're supposed to be doing. So how does this work for you? I told you can keep your to-do list. But now what I want you to do is I want you to look at it in a different way and just check and see if you did everything that's on it. That's it. Because otherwise you're going to be chasing things, trying to get them done. You're going to be frustrated by it. I just want you to do what's important and just make sure you got it done. And the only way to do that is to really pull back a little bit. And I know this is kind of, but it's a different way of doing things. If you get caught up in chasing and just, I got to do this, there are time and a place for that. I'm at the grocery store. I need these items, right? But in life, getting what you want, you just want to make sure you're doing the things that are important, that are going to move you forward. So toss your to-do list. We've already gone through that. Joke doesn't work twice. Keep your to-do list, but put on a different set of glasses to view it under. Did I do it? It'd be at the grocery store. Did I get this? Did I get that? Hey, did I pick up my dry cleaning today? Hey, at the office? Did I get the projects done I needed to work on? Did I return that phone call I said I was going to return today? I'm really bad at that, by the way. I need to work harder at that, but I'm busy. I'm doing other stuff. Did I do it? An unfocused path produces additional tasks to fill your day. When you do a did I do it list, you focus on your goals, you focus on what's important, you create results a whole lot faster when you begin to think this way. So replace your to-do list. All right, tomorrow we'll wrap the week. We're going to accelerate goal achievement. I want you to get the goals you want. Some goals take a longer time. There is a way to get there faster. There are some time restraints involved in learning and knowledge and things like that. We'll chat about that. But tomorrow, I'll give you some ideas about how to move forward. In the meantime, join me on my Facebook group. Go to dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. Nice little redirect. Take you over there. Answer my simple questions. We built it up pretty well. It's like 2,000 people there now. And it's a good group of folks. I will get very active there after I get through my vacation season. I need to kind of disappear in the mountains for a little bit and breathe a bit. And then I'll play on Facebook a little bit more. I promise that. And I look forward to meeting you over there. See you tomorrow as we get into another Daily Boost.